Hi YouTubers. I wanted to show you guys the difference between the Clicgear 8 and the Clicgear 3.5 Plus. I wasn't able to find side-by-side comparisons, and I went ahead and ordered both of them to figure out which one works best for me. And as you can see, the size difference is not very large. What I did find was the distance between the two back wheels. It's a little bit narrower, maybe about an inch or 2 inches, with the Clicgear 3.5 being a little bit narrower. Here you can sort of see a visual. I'm going to try to put them back to back so you can see from a different angle. Alright, here you get a little bit better idea of the width difference. So it's almost a wheel worth. Not quite. But that, I would say that's maybe an inch and a half or so. The height, you can see that the 8 here's a little taller than the 3.5. Here's maybe a little bit better angle. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and unfold both of them so you can see them side by side. Alright, here are both units completely folded out. I don't know if you can tell here, but the 3.5 Plus is actually a little wider in the back and also a little bit longer. Kind of get an idea of just kind of how much longer it is, maybe 2 to 3 inches. Alright, here is the side view, and that's, if you use the line, the concrete block line as a reference, you can see that the 8 is a little bit narrower, again about, I don't know, 3 inches or so. So it's, the 3 is definitely a little bit wider and longer when it's fully extended. However, when it's collapsed, it's a little bit smaller than the 4. Alright, I hope this helps. Okay, I'm not an expert in golf carts. This is actually my very first one. But just a couple of observations. Again, I just got them, so I've never taken them out on the course. But what I can see, there's a couple of things. I tried my bag on both of these to see how well they stay in place. The 3.5 actually has a strap to secure the bottom, whereas the 8 does not have a strap. So I did notice that the bottom part seemed quite loose. It's probably not a big deal unless you're on very uneven terrain. The other thing that I noticed is that these holders here are quite a bit shorter than these. You can tell it has this piece and then this other piece that bends in. So that feels like it would be more secure on the 3.5. Probably minor difference there. One difference that I felt was substantial was the braking system. On the 8, it just feels kind of more clunky and like it's going to break. Like you really have to pull hard to get it to lock. When you compare that to the 3.5, it seems to be very smooth. You can tell just very little effort. This guy on the 8, not so much, and it almost feels like this is going to break at some point. Everything else as far as storage seems to be almost identical, if not identical. The basket on the 8 potentially slightly bigger than 3.5, but everything else seems to be very comparable. Now, like I said earlier, it does have a much bigger, the 3.5 has a little bit bigger footprint than the 8, which I was not expecting. Alright, well, I'm going to try to stitch this together and upload it to YouTube. I hope this helps.